Once, a long time ago, it didn't rain for a whole year. If you know anything at all about growing things, you know what happens if it doesn't rain. They die. The grass turned brown and died. The trees and the bushes lost all their leaves. At the bottom of the canyon, where the river would usually run along, there were only a few little puddles of water left. And living in one of those puddles was a frog. And he saw that his puddle kept getting smaller and smaller every day. And he knew something. He knew that if it didn't rain, the puddle would dry up and he would die. But the frog knew how to sing a rain song. He thought he would sing his song and see if he could bring some rain. The frog started to sing, rain, rain, rain. But that song wasn't loud enough to go clear to the top of the mountain. That's where the rain god lived, way up at the mountaintop. So the rain god couldn't hear it. No rain came. And then not far from the puddle, there was a bush. Living in that bush was a locust. And the locust also knew if it didn't rain, she wouldn't live through the summer. So as the locust clung to the branch, she sang her rain song. Rain. It wasn't loud enough to go to the top of the mountain. And when the locust saw that there were no clouds in the sky and it wasn't going to rain, she started to cry. The frog heard someone crying. The frog hopped over there. He looked up and said, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" And the locust told him, "If it doesn't rain, I'm going to die." When the frog heard that, he thought about what would happen to him too if it didn't rain, and he got so sad. He started to cry. But just then, the locust got an idea. The locust thought, when one person works all alone, they don't get much done. But if people work together, they can do a lot of work. The locust said, "Frog, maybe we should sing together." And the frog thought that was a good idea. They added their songs together. It sounded like this. Rain, 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 rain. It still wasn't loud enough to go to the top of the mountain. But it was loud enough to go to the next puddle down the canyon. And living in that puddle, there was another frog. And in other puddles on the other side of the canyon, there were even more frogs. They heard the frogs sing, and they thought they would join in and sing along with him. Rain, rain, rain. And also in nearby bushes and in the grass around the edge of the puddles, there were more locusts. They heard the locust and they thought they would sing along with her. Rain, rain. And when you put all of the frogs and all of the locusts together, it ends up sounding something like this. Rain, 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 rain. It was a loud song. It went clear to the top of the mountain, and the rain god heard it. He climbed up to the center of the sky. He gathered dark clouds around him. Way far off in the distance, a soft wind started to blow. Raindrops started falling. The rain fell faster and faster and faster. Lightning started flashing through the sky. The thunder started to rumble. The rain fell even harder. It was a big storm. And the river started running down the canyon again. And then the grass turned green. And then the trees and the bushes got new leaves on them. The land came back to life. All because the frogs and the locusts worked together. And that's why it is, even today, if one person's fields are dry and dying, that person doesn't go off alone and say a prayer for rain. The whole village gathers together. They sing together with one voice. They dance together with one heart. And in that way, they can always bring some rain.